This is Respect the Goats. This is Respect the Goats live podcast right here on Clubhouse every Tuesday, 6 p.m. I am the greatest debater in the galaxy, CEOP. I have a debater in training. He's doing pretty good, man. He has about 2 knockouts, and he lost a couple bouts. His name is Double XL. He's the hostess with the mostest. Shout out to my brother Phrase. If there's some controversy, if there's a conspiracy, he gonna find it. Shout out to Spars. Listen, man, you can't have the chicken without the rice, and the rice without the chicken. If you into that merch, man, Pinky Ring got all your needs covered, man. And if you need some wisdom, man, 450 is in the building to drop some jewels. You know what I mean? The jewels ain't the
Hold
only
on.
ones you
Did
wear
you
around
just
your neck.
say
Hello?
on your knees covered?
All your needs covered. Merch, sir. Don't interrupt
Oh,
my intro ever again in your life. Don't
you gotta
interrupt
clear
me.
that country. You gotta clear
Hey,
that country shit
hey,
up.
hey.
Yo, he
Don't
been
ever,
on one.
don't
Yo, he
ever,
been on one.
don't ever interrupt my intro again. You know what I mean? This is sponsored by Goat Bars and Verses. Download the Goat Verse app on the Roku TVs, Amazon Fire Sticks and Cubes. And we're going to get into it, man. Phrase, we're going to continue with NBA predictions. Is that where you want to go?
Yeah, bro, that's cool.
You know what I mean? All right, so continue, man. XL. We got
Hold on, man.
on the West, LA, the Nuggets. On the East, Boston, Miami. What's the championship going to be, sir?
Yo, let me tell you, first of all, let me tell you why I'm the greatest debater on earth. Because I have an uncanny ability that CEOP or none of the other the debaters have, and they haven't developed yet. I have the ability to admit when I'm wrong. And if I can admit when I'm wrong, I'm still right because I admitted I was wrong, which makes me right. Y'all need me to say it again? Y'all follow? Y'all
Nah,
follow?
sound like a woman when she don't want to take accountability.
No. I actually take accountability,
I like that
but
phrase. I like
it
that.
makes it makes me right. What y'all doing right now is fake news. Listen to what I said.
Hey, Phrase, he really
I'm
just
right
sound
because
like a
I admitted
woman.
I was wrong.
Yeah, let's just keep it there, Phrase. Forget
No,
trying to be
no,
right. He
I'm
sounds
not.
like a woman.
I'm,
All this
I'm
explanation,
not.
all these details,
So
all
basically,
woman traits. Come on, get on, Phrase.
basically when he wrong, he right by admitting that he wrong. But you
Thank you,
still
bro.
wrong. Yeah, but you
Yeah, but
still
still, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm admitting I'm wrong. So I'm
but
right
wrong is
in a
still
sense.
wrong.
Yeah. But since people want to play dirty, do you want to talk about the bag you bought to Goat Radio? Okay, all right, we're gonna talk about that. Anyway,
Man,
I
get
just
your
want to say
point across, man. Get your
Bleak
point
not up
across.
here. I want to say I was wrong. I was wrong twice, yo. I counted the Lakers out twice, yo, and I was wrong. That's all.
So what you
Y'all can
doing
cook
now?
from
You
there.
taking the Lakers
So are
or
you
you
saying do
taking
your
Denver?
two wrongs make a right? Is that what we getting? Is your two wrongs make a right? Is that what I'm not sure if the math was mathing
No.
right there.
I'm saying it's admirable that I admit my wrongs, which you
According to
guys don't
who?
seem to know how to do.
Hold on,
Okay.
Me, I'm
Okay.
self-proclaimed.
hold
All
on,
right.
hold on, hold on. Can y'all hear me? The Sparks. Can y'all hear me?
Go ahead,
Yes, we
Small.
can, Spars,
What's
brother.
up,
Speak.
What's up?
Hey, hey, X. Let me cook for a second. Now, I respect that you accept your wrongs. You feel me? But first, let me ask you a question. Let's get straight to the point. Are you taking Denver? Or are you taking the Lakers?
Thank you,
Where you
Spars.
stand this
Thank
time?
you, Spars.
Man, I think the Lakers gonna lose.
My guy,
He
I
said,
got Denver
I'm
in five.
wrong, but I'm going against him
He
again.
going against him again. Going
Denver,
against LeBron again. Boy, he's smart.
Denver in five. Pinky ring. How you feel about that?
I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna go with the Lakers, dog.
How many games?
Hey yo, they fired Doc Rivers, yo. Okay, hold on. I'm just finding out.
I
My
don't
bad.
know, man.
They did
Hey,
what?
wow.
It's in the
It was
chat,
man.
man. Come
I ain't
on. You
know
know
that
we got
came
the
through this
exclusive.
morning.
I'm seeing it right
It
You know
was
we got
now.
the
time.
exclusive.
bro.
Hold on. 4-5, 4-5. Who you taking?
Okay, I gotta go with Denver, man, because even though people don't believe them, they've been consistent. Lakers have been too sometimey for me, and the Nuggets has been solid the whole way through. So I I got Denver, man.
All right. How many games?
I'm gonna say Denver's in 5 too. Like, I can see that. I can see that.
All right. Phrase, did you already talk about this? Who you taking?
What on the West?
Yeah, on the West. Give me your West. I'm sorry, I forgot about the East, fellas.
On the West, shit. I mean, I got Denver. I don't really think I. If we just talking about the two man, I feel like Jokic got more firepower because offensively, LeBron and AD just ain't that. Defensively, they a lot better, but offensively, shit, you got to put up points to win. And I think their offense is better than their defense, at least from those two. And if we start to talk about from the third man down to the bench, I feel like offensively, Denver has a better bench and they play defense. So it's not like they're scrubs on defense. They still number one seed. So I just don't see too many. Like everybody in Lakers is going to have great series, great games, but we don't have enough consistency. Well, not consistency. We don't have enough games outside of the playoffs of seeing if anybody on their bench is capable of that. Just because they just came together, so it's hard for me to put Lakers over Denver.
Got you. How many games?
5.
Got you. Got you. COP, how you feel about that?
The greatest debater is about to speak. Everybody take heed. It's gonna be the Lakers. It's
Mm.
gonna go. The NBA is greedy. It's gonna go all 7 games. It's gonna come down to the wire, 3-3.
Mm. 10-4.
Y'all kill me with
10-4.
these conspiracy theories when at the end of
Hey,
the day, the ball still has to go through the hoop. Ain't
hey,
no
hey,
conspiracy in that.
I
hey,
didn't
X.
say nothing about conspiracy theories. I said
You
ain't
al-
nobody
you
talk after ain't
alluded to
nobody talk after
conspiracy
you talk.
theory. You
You
alluded to
alluded.
it.
Ain't nobody
Yes.
talk after you talk. I
You
said what I said. I said 7 games coming down to the wire, but Bron and them is gonna take
What
it.
that no,
no,
you
you
also
said
They
said
got
the
some
you
young
NBA is
kids
said
on the
greedy.
team.
What does that mean?
you
What does
said the
that
NBA
mean?
is greedy.
What does that mean? P, stand on it.
Hello? It's gonna go seven. It's gonna go seven
What
games.
does the
You know
NBA
seven.
is greedy
Thank
mean?
you.
You know because they like money.
Which
It's
Oh,
gonna go
means,
7 games.
which means,
he's
Which
alluring
means
to
it's
a
gonna go seven
conspiracy.
games. They're gonna make sure it goes 7 games.
and this dude calls
Now when
himself
it
the
goes
greatest
seven,
debater. Get
hey,
out of here.
Wait,
hey,
hold
hey,
on, though, hold on, though.
when
Look,
it goes 7 games,
let's
X,
not act
I
like
want you to
we
come
haven't
back
just
and take
watched.
accountability.
Let's not act like we haven't just watched a few of these playoff games with these bogus ass calls and non calls as if niggas ain't have money on the line. Like I feel like some of these refs had money on the line. How bogus some of this shit was. You can't say like you haven't. If you've been watching games, you can't say like some of this shit isn't blatantly ridiculous.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is if I punch your lights out, you can't fix that.
Yeah, that ball got to go through that hole, baby.
Let me just remind y'all of something. And phrase, I'm sure your co-sign is. These are professional basketball players, fellas. Which means did we used to making these shots, bro. You can't even foul anymore. You could barely foul and touch the player nowadays. You dig? So sometimes when these jokers is lazy and come down and pull up the three, they know that thing ain't gonna sink. You dig? We won't even see a lot of play calling no more. What are we talking about? Hello?
No,
I'm
no.
just saying if the NBA was fixed, Golden State and Lakers would have went 7. Why would it have that?
It was getting boring. We ain't worried about that game. We gotta make the money now.
Hey, look, man. This is what's gonna happen. We're gonna wrap up this Western Conference thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miami. I got Miami coming out the East. Anybody want to talk about the East? You can get it off real quick. Take your winner.
I'm going
Take your
Miami too,
game.
Spars. I second that. My money's on Miami. Jimmy
How many
Buckets.
games? How many games?
I think that one's gonna go 6. I don't think Boston's gonna
I
take it lay it down.
I got that one going 7. I got that one going 7. I'm taking Miami. Double XL. Miami or Boston. How many
I
games?
feel like it's Boston's year. I think it has the chance to go 6 or 7.
Okay.
Personally, I don't want to watch the Heat in the finals. I'm already probably gonna have to watch the Nuggets, which I don't enjoy particularly watching. Not saying they're not a great team, but they're the Utah Jazz of this generation. I don't want to see that.
No,
But you
no. Hold
like
on, hold
eating
on.
nuggets though. You like eating nuggets though.
Hold on. I ain't trying to slow us down, but respect to Denver. Denver has been very consistent for the last several years.
I
They
didn't
have been
say
right
I
there.
didn't say none of that. I said I
No, no,
don't
no, no,
enjoy
no, no,
watching
no.
them.
Hold on. No, I'm just trying to give you some game. I'm trying to give you the rice and the chicken, not the chicken with the rice, right? So check it for a second. You might want to watch that because they are very entertaining. That's the only information I'm gonna give you. 4, 5, 6. How you feel about the East?
Their best player is a big white boy. They can't be
Um,
entertaining to me.
You are a
I
liar.
like.
See, that's how I know you're not paying attention. But we moved on from you. Pause your mic. 4, 5, 6. Go ahead.
Hey yo, I got I wish I could put a lot of faith in Boston to clear it, but they've been a little inconsistent. So if it is, I would say Boston in 6 or 7. But I wouldn't be surprised if Miami get them up out of here. So again, I kind of like feel like I would want to see. I would rather see Boston, but it look like it's gonna be Miami.
Pinky ring. Get it off, and let's move on to the next subject first.
I'm gonna say Miami, yo. I don't know how many games.
Copy. Phrase.
Shit, let's go ahead and talk about Ja before we wrap up sports.
Mm, mm. So we all know that Ja uh, allegedly was holding a firearm in a vehicle while listening to the melodies of rap music. That's how they portraying it. They portraying it as a cultural
I,
thing,
I
right?
mean, it wasn't
But
allegedly though. He
let's get
was.
back. Let's get back to Ja. I'm gonna stay on Ja. I ain't gonna get on the culture. However, Ja was allegedly holding a pistol, which we all know that was a pistol. So let's take allegedly out. This is alarming after being caught the first time and given the second chance that he did. We must remember Jalen Rose basically had a interview with Ja. He, vouched for him, said he was a changed man. He was taking experiences from Jalen Rose apparently, uh, and for this to happen another time, what 2, 3 months later, it rings alarms for me, and I say that coming from a place of, and I'm quite sure we all can reminisce being young and dumb. However, for him, he is one of the faces in the NBA, and he's being young and dumb. And then we got the money, which what X intensifies the characteristics. What do you guys feel about this situation, and how do you see him coming out of it if he can come out of it? Let's start with 456.
Um, I promised myself that I wasn't gonna give Ja Morant this much more energy because I could see where this is going. Like even when it got brought to me, I think my lady brought it to me. I was like, "This." When she brought it to me that it got reported, I could have swore they were reporting from the first scenario. I was like, "Okay, there's no way that he was silly enough to get jammed up like this again." I was like, "Oh man, she's outdated with the information." But as far as bro, man, it's just gonna have to be a complete makeover, not just for him, but also his father, man. Like
Mm-mm.
the pops got to stop. I mean, the last time I seen his pops, he was with Yo Gotti and Glorilla, and it's just really got to be a whole cultural makeover or a makeover for them,
Mm.
um, to show that like you said, these sponsors, investors, are they're gonna even be willing to work with bro again. Hopefully, he works it out. Like you said, we've all been young, dumb, but all of this is getting amplified under the microscope. So, I really hope he didn't get dumb overnight, so he's gonna may take some time. So this is like his season, and maybe when he restores, and looks back, hopefully it won't cost him all these millions to get to that point. And I'll leave
Mm.
it there. I ain't want to sound long winded, but that's just my take, man. I hope the best for the brother.
No question, respectfully. Hey, just a note, quick note. Ja Morant has already lost $39 million. $39 million he
Sheesh.
has already lost since the first situation. You don't have to believe me. You can go look this up and verify. John Morant has lost $39 million. Moving on. Let's go to Sean. Who is Sean? What's up, Sean? Hey, COP, do you need to introduce Sean? I don't know Sean.
Yo, shout out to Sean, man. He's a photographer, man. He out here making big moves. He came, supported us at the Slick Rig.
What up,
Came,
fam?
supported us at Manny Fresh, man.
Peace, peace,
What's good,
peace.
family? How y'all doing?
We good, man. We good, man. Blessings in abundance, man. So, how you feel about this John Morant situation, my brother?
I just think his people, he ain't got no good leadership, and it's sad because we see this happen time and time and time again. You should already know better before you even get to this point. So I don't know what there is to say. Pray for the brother.
Respectfully, respectfully. Shout out to Sean in the room, man. We're gonna let you get your thing off in just a few, man. Pinky Ring, what's going on? How
Whoa,
you feel about
whoa.
John Morant?
Hey man, stupid is and stupid does, man.
Hey, if that won't pimping at the finest, I'm talking about the finest of the glasses with the berry wine in it. You feel me? Like that was real pimping right there, dog. Hey, Double XL, how you feel about John Morant?
All right, this is gonna sound like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm actually not. He has to make a choice. He has to give up something.
Mm,
He
talk to
doesn't
me.
have to give up. He don't got to give up the guns. If he gonna keep the guns, then brother, give up live.
Mm.
If you can't give up live, then give up the guns. But together, they don't work real good.
Hey,
You see what I'm saying?
if that
If
was
you
the
want to play
most,
with your guns, go in your car by yourself. Make sure ain't nobody got no videos. Lock yourself in the room and have at it, bro.
if
But if
that
you gonna
won't,
go live, get rid of the guns.
hey, if that won't the
But
most mathing of mathing I've ever heard in my life.
I do have a theory though. I do have a theory, and let's see if I am correct. Because a couple of variables. Let me put the variables out there. The variable is I feel like John Morant is a generational talent. He does have that on his side. What's working against him, other than these antics that he's doing, is the fact that they got put out early in the playoff by a seed lower than them. So now he's going
Ooh,
to get his talent question.
ooh.
But so what I predict at least a 20 game suspension to start the season. At least. That's my prediction.
Right now they talking about 40 or more. Just a note, just a note. COP, how you feel about the John Morant situation, man?
I think the young brother has a identity crisis. I think he's one of the young boys that are rebellious, that feel like they could do what they want to do, and I think he has the wrong people around him, and he needs a mentor. Like, I don't
Mm.
know who he looks up to in the league. Maybe a Iverson could take him to the side and give him some game, but somebody got to gain a young boy up, because he's in a position that a lot of young boys are not in, and he's really letting the opportunity get away from him.
Respectfully, respectfully, respectfully. Hey man, that's a real, real situation out there with him. Um, I just hope he can get his mind together, man. It got to start with his mindset. And then like, do anybody feel like his friends was wrong for actually posting the video? Was it live or was it posted after they took?
Nah, it was live, but like that kind of leads to my point there. Like, I feel like he in a touchy situation. Like, I do feel like he took some heat to that conversation, um, that initial situation, in a sense. But like, for instance, he was on live. Like, I seen the video. He was on live. They showed him he was dancing. Then he was no longer on live for a few seconds. Now, from niggas I know that like to ride around with guns on their lap, if they start doing extra shit, they gonna take that gun off their lap. Him dancing probably took the gun off his lap just so it wouldn't fall and stuff like that. Still dancing, and his friend happened to turn the video and he's caught. Now he's at a peculiar point. How the fuck you say that word? He's at a point where now it's like
Hmm.
I wasn't, my intentions wasn't to be out here reckless. I did take heed. I'm no longer, it wasn't on purpose, but he's still hanging around the same people because the friend that put him on live was already suspended from the arena. So it still does have some accountability that goes with that. Just because obviously, if your friend is putting you at jeopardy from that point and he's suspended, you should no longer. I understand you might not want to cut some of your friends off, but shit, my nigga, I see you when I get back. Like whatever the case may be, and that could be him being back. Nonetheless, though, if your friend is out there doing that and you got a gun, period, shit, he don't need to be blasting that, but that's his friend's motivation. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, this my boy. I hang out with him every day. Y'all see this. That's probably the only reason his friend propping. So they still got a point of view and he got to understand that as well.
Respectfully, Double XL, I see your mic blinking.
Yeah.
You got something you want to say?
And before I say this, I'm not a big fan of comparing new generation to old generation. But in this case, I feel like John Morant, like I said, is one of those generational talents. So let's look at Jordan, look at Kobe, look at Shaq, look at even Iverson. Yo, who is dancing after they lost in the first round? Who? Who of the greats is going on
But
anything and dancing after they got embarrassed in the first round?
I mean, it won't too many. It ain't too many of anybody like that, built like that. Too many more though. Like shit,
Hey, but to
LeBron is
your
out
point,
here. He on the banana boat with his
work is work,
competitors after the season. After
and a
he
job.
didn't get the title.
Hey, look, a job is a job. It's still life outside your job, though.
I
Yeah,
just
but
feel
if I
like
do
we,
something embarrassing at work, I'm not going on live and being in a celebratory state. Maybe that's just me.
Facts,
but
Are,
all
facts.
are
right.
you
I agree
saying
with that.
I mean, in reality though, nobody gonna know you fucked up at work. For real, for real. I mean, not at
no?
least not the whole
Hold up,
world.
hold up.
In
But to
this case,
double
it's
X,
different. But I'm just saying.
to break down because Phrase and Double XL, they come from another place where sometimes they use a lot of these big words. You know what I'm saying? Or they use these smooth, small words. You feel me? But just to break it down, I feel like, like what Bull said. Yeah, it's still life outside. Correct. Correct, very correct. But why does Ja Morant have the gun in the first place? He should be the last person with a gun.
Hey, real
All right,
quick, Pete, can
can
you
I
add this? You real quick. Then you go for fifth. Pete, add that to Bond Dictionary. Smooth, small words. Smooth, small words. Add that to the
Will
Bond
do.
Dictionary. My
Hey,
bad, folks.
hey,
Go ahead.
hey, it got to be a little mix like that. You know what I'm saying? It got to be like that carry out. You did.
All right, all
Like
right.
I'm different. You know what I mean? Let me do my goat thing, man. They gonna love me, dog.
My apologies for
yeah,
fifth. You got it.
no doubt. Let me put the what else? Put the milk with the cookies or the cookies with the milk. You know
No
what I mean?
question. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's
Hey,
go.
but look, but this the thing,
I
man. I
like
want to
that.
say this. Let me say this piece real quick, man, because I waited to voice my opinion on this until we came to Go Talk. I ain't even talked to no one else about it. But the thing about it, man, I hope and pray, like we always say, we pray, bro, will get his stuff together. But my 2 points is this: I hope that he doesn't spend too much energy. Granted, he does need to look at that circle, realign some of those folks around him. We get that, but it's kind of like when you catch a girl or your girl caught you in the phone and you spend too much energy. Oh, you going through my phone? You going through my phone? It's like let's talk about what's in the phone. Let's make sure we spend that energy kind of like what Spars was saying, like, yo, why is bro got the gun in the first place? Or is he gonna, if he's not careful and spending too much energy with why did bro capture me on the live? Now you still not putting the accountability on yourself for
Mm,
having the gun more than yo, my man put me on blast.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't want him to spend that much energy into, man, I shouldn't have been on the live. No, you shouldn't have had the gun in the first place in your hand, whether you on
Respectfully.
live or not. So
Yo,
that's
you
one
Respectfully.
thing.
cooking. You
You
is
know what I'm
cooking,
saying?
bro.
So
That's
so yeah, and that's just my take on it because we spent me and the family in the crib talking about it all the time. But like you said, like I just pray he don't spend that much energy into that so he can take true accountability. And the
mm,
other part is, like you said, maybe the Iversons or this ones and that ones could hopefully drop jewels on them. But one thing that I've learned, and just I catch wisdoms how I catch them and pass them. It's like before dropping the jewel, planting the seed. I've learned in my days now. I try to qualify the soil because if the soil ain't good, I can't plant the seed. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And he just may be at that point where I'm
Hey,
sure there may have been a handful of people, not many, that have tried to speak to him. But if you know what I mean, he in that
four
mode
fifth,
it's not there. There you
four
go,
fifth.
brother.
You said something powerful. What I got from what you just said is
Very
you
powerful.
can't get caught doing wrong if you ain't doing
Come
wrong.
on now, come
Right,
on now.
right,
Exactly.
right. Especially after the experience he just had. It's the same thing, bro. However you want to wrap it up, put it in the gift set, whatever you want to do, put a bow on it, make it pretty, whatever. It's the same situation. It's
Indeed.
alarming. It's very alarming. And one other thing Forfeit just said about that soil, he just had Jalen Rose, bro, one of the most respected basketball players to ever play the game, bro. As a man,
And by
sit
far the
there
best
and
headliner.
vouch for him. Sit there and vouch for him. And many other people did too, bro. The soil ain't right. Period.
Exactly. So like
It's
no bro,
not.
like people ain't gonna get to him right now. Like you know what I mean?
He living in a cultural state, but we gonna wrap it up. We ain't gonna keep talking about this phrase. What's next?
Real quick, how y'all feel about my Sixers coach getting let out?
Ah, smooth situation, dog. Let me give it to you what's real. He hasn't been consistent enough
Yeah.
with getting to the next
Who your
round
team? Who
of
your
the
team,
playoffs.
Smalls?
Hold
Who
on.
your
No,
team?
my team is trash.
Smalls, who
My
your
team is
team?
trash. I can tell. I'm a Pacers fan. But we talking about coaching. We ain't talking about teams. We talking about coaching. And I respect Doc. However, he hasn't been consistent with getting to the next round in the
All
playoffs.
right.
Doc is
So
one of the greatest coaches ever.
if all right, so
However,
let's
Question.
however,
Question.
let's
hold on,
speak
hold on,
to.
hold on. Let me give you something. Let me give you something. To Doc's respect, he's been dealing with his big superstar players having injuries majority of the last 3 seasons.
You understand that? All right. As a new coach, first year you can consider
Okay.
that shit a wash, right? As a
Yes,
new
I
coach, because
respect
you
that.
figure, all right, he's only been there 3 seasons. So if you say as a new coach, I still made it to the second round. I understand. Second year made it to the second round. Third year, all right, cool. I got new pieces. Like I'm consistently getting new pieces. And like you said, they've been injured. Like I don't know where the inconsistency come from. I understand what Philly wanted. Like they wanted to get to the conference final. So fire him for that reason. I get it. But man, I feel like he's like Doc, a great coach. I feel like he does come up short a lot, but nonetheless, it's only one champion. Most coaches gonna come up short.
Hmm. And respect to that. But however, see the thing about Doc and his resume says high expectations when I hired you. You feel me? And then somewhere in his contract, more than likely, there was that 3 year, yo, yeah, you could pay me now because we gonna do this incentively, right? Because the company got to protect themselves too. They always got that little verbiage inside. You feel me? Like I know a little bit about law, so they got something in that joint, and he ain't reached that expectation. They got rid of him. It's just that simple. They about to rebuild
So
that whole team, bro.
are we saying that Doc is the biggest issue that the Philadelphia 76ers had?
No,
Bro, he wasn't the
I
issue
feel
at
like
all.
injuries. I feel like injuries were their
Nah,
biggest
man, listen, like this is my
problem,
team,
not
bro.
Doc.
It's not injuries because for like Joel's been healthy majority of the season. Harden had a little a quiet stint. Maxie had a quick stint. Like we haven't really been that injured for real, bro. Like we need a bench more so because after you get it past the sixth, seventh person on the bench coming off the bench, we really don't have anything. So we need more help in that aspect. But the thing is, we kind of sold everybody to get James Harden, a couple of picks, some other stuff. So Doc really was given a short hand the moment we got James Harden. His fate was set the minute we got James Harden for real,
Mm.
because he wasn't. Daryl Morey couldn't do nothing else unless it was coming through draft picks. Like, how much help do we have? Because our second is really like a third and a half James Harden. He performs every now and again. I thank God for the 2 games, but for the most part, it ain't got to do with injuries. It's just we ain't really got that many pieces. Well, we ain't have enough pieces. We need more.
Black, I got a question for you. I know you are a basketball guy. Um, why is it in basketball a team that has dynamic stars like Embiid and the Beard can't develop two game plans? What I mean, like two identities. One identity of why they can't develop that Embiid in the middle doing what he do, but when he's not on his game, develop that isolation game that the Beard brings to the table that he does so well. It's like they choose one or the other. Why can't they have both games? Why is that? I don't know. I'm truly
Uh,
asking.
Mm.
a couple things. At least speaking from the Sixers aspect. Two, it takes for both stars or whatever stars included to buy in and the coach to have that game plan. Because if the coach ain't
Mm.
calling the play, you ain't gonna have that game plan. So it takes the coach to be able to understand that first and have that game plan, and the stars to fully buy in. As long as the stars fully buy in, you can do that. But the thing is with that, James Harden, he performed consistently throughout the season, but he didn't perform at typically James Harden level. So with that being said, we could never really create a game plan around him just being our primary scoring option. It was always by committee or Maxey and Harris having to do it. So just from that standpoint, Harden never himself could get over the hump. So we couldn't really game plan around that, put that on his back. That's why he felt so comfortable to go out there and get 2 games, because I'm pretty sure they already had that discussion. Shit, it's gonna be a team effort tonight, guys. Like nobody had that discussion like Harden. We're gonna need everything you can give us. Like that wasn't because nobody thought he could. So that game plan wasn't there.
Mm.
So in other teams though, like let's say Denver, like them niggas is bought all the way in. It don't matter who cooking tonight, they gonna get that ball. So like with them, the coach knows what's going on. Shit, he even incorporate the third person. Cause if Michael Porter Jr. start cooking, he gonna let him get the ball.
So
So
what that say, Fred? So that sound like it's
Mm.
a coaching problem.
nah, I say it's all parts. Cause the
It,
coach
it,
gotta have a game plan, but the stars still have to buy in and perform.
so as a coach, if I can't get you to buy in, then I'm failing. Like now I'm a
Or perform
manager, right?
but
So if I
but
can't get my team to buy in, eventually they're gonna cut me short. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, no, you gonna be the person that's gonna take the blame because they're not gonna get rid of the stars. The stars is costing them way more money than you. So why
Yeah,
would they get rid of the stars?
yeah.
Hey, can I give a take?
Go ahead, see.
Look, man, if y'all if y'all was if y'all was engaged in that Boston series, Boston was supposed to put them boys away, man.
No,
Doc put
Philly
You
them
mean
was.
boys,
Philly
man.
Philly.
was?
Philly was.
Huh?
Philly was.
Yeah, man. Are
What
we
you mean?
lost our chance? Game 6, 6 minutes up.
Yeah, they were supposed to
No,
put them
no,
away.
no, 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 no. What I'm telling y'all is coming in the series, I'm thinking Boston got them boys. I'm just telling you me.
Oh,
And I
you
don't watch
saying
Philly like that.
you saying
I'm
Boston
saying
in five?
Boston looked like they was gonna get them out of there. Doc coaches. That boy was coaching them boys, man.
Man,
Them boys ain't start the series
This
winning.
at,
this
And
where this where I got
hold
nerve.
on.
This
What one more thing, X, and then I'm done. And then another thing, which I noticed, and I'm just talking coaches. I don't. It's the management of the team, man, because the Heat had the same coach for 14 seasons, bro, and within the 14 seasons, they only got about three championships. You see what I'm saying? So to me, if we in the playoffs, period, I don't think we should get fired, man. That's just me, because there's a whole bunch of teams
what's
sitting at home that ain't go nowhere.
That ain't true. They
yo.
fire people every niggas make Super Bowls and get fired.
Hey, who is the Tate Tate Tate? I'm saying his
Tatum,
name right. Light skinned kid from Celtics, right? Tatum. He it was one game. This one I knew the Sixers was in trouble.
game 6.
The game where he didn't hit a basket. No, the game he didn't hit a basket in the first half, and they was still within striking distance.
Game
That's
6.
scary. Oh my bad, I got the wrong game. Yeah, that's scary. If you can't put them away when he off his game, you can't put them away.
bro, I knew the series was lost after that. Once they went up in game 6, I was like, we're not going back to Boston because he now has cracked that. Like he was in his head. I seen Tyrese Maxey not close out on the first shot that he hit. And I was like, damn, Maxey, you got out there too slow. Why? Because he ain't hit shit all game. So in Maxey's head, he like, well, he not about to. Once he hit that, I said, we lost this series. And it's a wrap just because it's they have too many consistent players. We don't have anybody outside of the top 4 or 5 guys. And then if you're talking about consistent shit, we got 3, maybe 2. Maxi and Embiid. And really, Maxi just coming into his own. I can't really put that on his shoulders. But Tobias, James, nobody else on the Sixers is consistent. Them niggas just play hard. And like you said, Doc a hell of a coach. That's why I think, like, shit, we was where we was at. It's talent, but niggas need more if they expect a championship. We need at least 2 more pieces.
So okay, quick before we wrap it up, being that you're a 76ers fan, and other people might want to talk about this, but we're gonna keep it moving. Sorry, no disrespect, but real quick phrase. Do you feel like, from the general manager standpoint, looking at how things was when it was just James Harden that game, he scored 45 plus points or whatever the case may be, feeling like the coach did not do enough in the rest of the games in the following of the series to push the ball through James Harden? Give me your quick 10 seconds.
Oh no, man, James didn't want to take a shot. He didn't. He plays when he want to play. Like I seen he was playing this. Well, I ain't gonna say the same way, but I seen how he was playing when he wanted to get out of Brooklyn. I'm not saying he was playing that because he definitely gave a lot more effort, but he was deferring too much. And if you really trying to win, you're not going to defer at all. You just going to follow the game plan. So with that being said, I think he probably didn't like the game plan that Doc was going with. So he went through it half-assed as opposed to just taking over, demanding the ball, and taking a shot because that's what all the stars do. He chose not to. So I think he was like, fuck it. I don't like the game plan. Let's go with it so you can see it not work.
10
Real
4.
quick, sometimes coaches get fired to send a message to the team. So Doc might be collateral damage.
Oh yeah. Same thing in any type of corporate structure. Move on to the next topic first.
Shit, let's go into this T.I. Ross.
Ooh, somebody enlighten me.
Swiss Beats and Timberland had a discussion. They own verses, so what's taking up the whole. They went on live. What's kind of like the hold up on things is, they own it, so it got to be right. They did win their settlement with Triller, which is an app. But you ain't seen, any fights or anything for Triller for a while. So I think Triller's doing some reconstruction. So they're working things out. They set a September date for Diddy versus JD. And they said they've been reaching out to T.I. because he's one of the ones that hasn't did it yet. And T.I. said the only person he wants right now is Ross. We haven't heard from Ross, but they're trying to plot the verses. So I put it in here. If we got T.I. versus Ross for the King of the South crown, who y'all going with?
That's a good one, boy. That just gave me goosebumps thinking about it. I still feel like both of them are really different from each other, but they just bring something, that energy that's I just feel like it's gonna be a good one, man. Just the energy and the playlist we get, man, they catalogs, man. I think it's just gonna be a great experience. I don't have a winner right now.
I got T.I. on song 25.
Mm. Pink
Man, the
X.
only person in the South that can beat Rick Ross is Wayne.
Come
Mm.
on, dog. Tighten up.
Only one,
Tighten up,
bro.
man.
Yeah, you tripping. Ti
Tighten up.
list way too long. If we talking about just South representing,
Tighten
Ti
up.
list is probably comparable
No,
to.
T.I.
Yeah,
has great hits. T.I. has great hits. But they're the type of songs you play in
No.
Fast and Furious Part 20.
You a lie, bro.
yes,
You not a T.I. fan, so you
bro.
wouldn't know,
Some
bro.
of them
You don't,
songs is stadium shakers.
man. He don't know. He don't listen to
What
T.I.
stadium
like that.
shaker
Hey,
do Ross
oh,
have?
time out, time out, time out. Like, can we talk about what happened at the Hampton Coliseum when T.I. came on? Yeah, hello, hello,
Bro, that
hello.
that that had nothing to do
Hey,
with what we going
Everybody
through
get
Jeezy
right now.
outperformed him. Jeezy outperformed him.
This what you mean? This ain't a concert. This a versus.
Versus is a concert now. It's no more COVID, bro.
bro.
Listen,
T.I.
he
and
got
Ross gonna kill that joint. Trust me, they gonna kill it. I think you being biased because of you want to hear that. You know what I mean?
We
yeah,
know.
like you talking
Everybody knows Rick
breeze.
Ross is my second favorite rapper. Yes,
I have not, but I'm not picking a winner. I'm saying it's gonna be good. Understanding T.I.'s catalog, like I actually personally listened to every album of this dude.
I
This
got you.
And
dude is
But
features.
hype,
Keep
we're
in
bro.
not
mind,
going
and
50 songs.
features.
We're going 20. We're going 20.
And
Man,
features.
he got 20 smokers. He got 20 smokers.
And
I can't
features.
think of 20. I can't think of 20 raw smokers, but
You're
you can because you listen to
crazy.
every album.
You're delusional.
No, what I'm saying is you listen to every album. I don't. Trust me.
COP.
I love Ross.
COP.
You
Ross
know I
on
love
got 20
Ross.
smokers
Yes,
up.
sir. Yes. What I have to say to this topic is this battle will actually come down. This is going to be my opinion. Uh, Another Dipset versus Locks where you have to make the playlist. Whoever comes in there and takes it seriously, they're gonna win. Whoever could pull their features and they surprise guests and stuff like that, and strategically put their records in
Oh,
the right place, they're gonna win.
They both
well,
gonna
let me
have
ask you this,
range.
P. Let me ask you this, P. Let me ask you this. You cooking now, P. Didn't Diddy help the locks?
No.
Yes, he
What
did.
was the question?
How?
What was
He
the
When?
told them.
question?
He told them to do the freestyles. He told them to do the
Yes,
freestyles. They
agreed.
said it themselves.
It
Agreed.
didn't matter if they did it or not. He was gonna punish them.
Y'all not y'all see there you go now answering the question.
What was the
Okay,
I
then
question,
asked a
so
X?
specific question. Did Diddy help the locks?
Yes,
So my next question is, if you had to choose between Ti and Ross, who Diddy could possibly help, who you think he's gonna help?
Ross.
Man, I ain't about to pick off
Which
a
is
Diddy
which is
collab.
another loss. Which
I'm
is
picking
another
off the
loss.
songs. Period. They both gonna have some smokers.
All right, but
I know
but
this
here's the
man ain't
thing.
just try to use P Diddy as the determining factor though.
You feel me though?
He just tried to use Diddy, yo.
I didn't try. I did.
Yo, you wild for that one, yo.
Bull,
I'm a be
anybody
honest.
listen to you because Bull, you think Project Pat can beat Ross. So anybody, your opinion don't count.
Even Ross know that though.
You see what I'm saying?
We're not gonna indulge in that insanity of a crime. However, 456, how you feel about this Diddy and Ross situation?
Man,
Well, Ti,
man,
I'm
listen.
sorry, Ti and Ross situation.
I mean, I don't know, man. Some days I really be in my Ti hating bag, so I may not be the best one to answer this because I feel like Ti only really made two songs because
What?
he only made two songs. He got
Wow.
whatever you like. He got the fancy joint, but all the other songs is the same song. Which is,
Bro,
Whoa.
I got my back against the wall. Like you said, now them joints gonna rock though. But I
bro,
don't know, man.
that junk come from a place, man. You just when you in your bag about something, one day just go listen to Paper Trail. Just go
I
listen to
mean, I
Paper Trail.
listen to
And that
I
King
like Ti.
album. Golly.
King?
Yeah, I'm just saying he it comes from a place of I think with Ti, man, I don't know. Like you said, because now with verses being something that you perform, Ross may be too cool for school. So, like you said, is he gonna bring out them guests? Like it's like P was basically breaking it down. Is he gonna pull out who gonna have that determining book to set the other team? Basically, is what I'm on. Because
Hmm.
if Ross go into like these niggas want to hold me back and like really performs it, that's gonna be a book. That's all I'm saying. But Ti is gonna he has the energy. Ross is too cool for school, I think. And I'm just going off of him and Two Chains verses.
But he
Ooh,
smoked 2 chains.
I
Did
don't
he?
know, dog.
Did he? I mean
I
that shit
I
was
I
job
don't know.
boring, right? Wasn't it a born like we don't even really talk about that verses.
I don't like.
I
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
Hey
don't.
I
look,
don't like
I gotta
verses
hey
on
look, I'm gonna
Friday.
tell you like this. Ross ain't gonna be able to do it because he ain't gonna have Meat Mills with him.
Yo,
That's
that's
what we just
blasphemy,
said.
man.
Exactly.
Like you
That
said,
is
Meek Mills
blasphemy.
provides the energy. Like you said, he was using Meek Mills provides it. Ross too cool for school, but he got them
Oh,
records to make it a good battle.
Hold
But
on,
I
but
think he
Meek
ain't gonna
Meek
perform.
didn't survive Drake, but Ross survived 50. Hello? Y'all be acting like that.
oh,
Put some respect on Ross, man.
oh,
That's
hold
not
on.
what we saying. That's not
Wait,
what we saying. We
wait,
just talking
That ain't
about
what we
fame.
saying at all.
Ross gonna
wait,
destroy
fellas,
that boy.
fellas. This what we gotta understand. This is what we gotta understand. When Ross battled 2 Chainz, that was during COVID, no performances. If they get to perform, it's gonna be Ross hits versus Ti hits.
Mm,
Ross Girl Records versus Ti Girl Records. Ross mixtape freestyles versus Ti mixtape freestyles,
mm.
and MMG versus Grand Hustle. It's gonna be a brawl, bro,
You can't
and
do
it's gonna be
MMG.
No.
amazing.
MMG versus Grand Hustle is a brawl? Get out of here, yo.
No, no,
You don't
you
know
can't
Grand
bring in the
Hustle, bro.
squads.
You don't
Nah,
know
he
No,
said
Grand
it's a
you
Hustle.
can't.
slaughter.
You can't bring in Grand Hustle versus MMG
Grand
because it
Grand
just ain't
Hustle
gonna
better
work.
not
Cause
win our coup. They better not win on our coup. If they do,
nah,
it's an automatic loss.
no, just
Hey,
leave
hey,
it
Pinky
at
Ring,
Rick
check
Ross and
in and
Ti.
check this boy about Grand Hustle, man.
Nah, they not like that. They not like that. They not like that.
What?
They not like that. Who you like? Who you like? I
Dog,
mean, like
Mac
who you
Boney,
really searching for right now?
Mac Boney can
Bro,
go,
B,
cuz.
Mike Boney can't do nothing
bro,
with gunplay. Get out of here.
B.O.B. is
I don't
B.O.B.
know
is
about that.
Grand
I don't know
Hustle.
about that.
Young Dro is Grand Hustle. What are we talking about? He could slide 8 Ball and MJG on there if he wanted to. They did an album
I
together.
was holding that one, P. I was saving that one.
These boys don't
What
remember
eight
Grand
ball and
Hustle.
MJ, what 8 ball and MJG song from that album that he did with Grand Hustle is going to be used? Go ahead. I'm here. I'm listening.
I don't even know what they're talking about, X.
Exactly.
I like Tip.
Exactly.
I like Tip, but they doing too much. We could leave
Pause.
the
Whoa,
groups out.
whoa, Vaughn, whoa.
What?
You like Tip?
Yeah, I like Ti, man. Hey, I'm very comfortable
Well,
in my
say that.
sexuality. I
Say
get to
that.
work over here
Say that.
Y'all
because
niggas is childish.
I mix the chicken with the rice and the rice with the chicken. You feel me? So I ain't worried about none of
Right,
that. You feel me?
with a little tip in it, huh?
Yep. But a little tip
All
in it.
right, 10 minute mark. What y'all doing?
Yo, Ross,
Crazy.
Ross winning that
Weezy
battle,
walking
yo.
off stage. What's good? What happened with that?
Go ahead, Freeze.
He said Wayne walking off stage. So Wayne was at a concert. I apologize for not knowing where this concert was, but I seen the footage floating around everywhere. Wayne is still pushing Young Money. He had a Young Money artist up there. The crowd did not respond. Wayne came back on the stage and say, "We worked too hard for this, for y'all to appreciate." Put the mic down, left the stage. He also was seen on another night talking to the crowd, talking about he would eat their favorite rapper face and spit it out to him. Y'all better give me some more energy. Wayne is in a space where he is not receiving what he wants from the crowd. Rosenberg from Hot 97, Ebro in the Morning Show, went on record to say this move literally removes Wayne from being a GOAT. You're not a GOAT if the crowd does not respond to you or you can't bring the crowd about. You cannot be a GOAT. Thoughts?
Man, I'm gonna get right to the point. Wayne ain't Wayne no more, man. My man looking half crazy, looking like a Jeep Cherokee in the face. You feel me? Like he just not. He not like. Have you heard him rap live lately?
He just dropped a song.
No, I said live.
Nah, but that's probably the reason.
He was just at Summit of Water.
Okay, but how was his performance?
They say he stole the show or something in the water. They say he smoked it. I ain't see it though.
Right. But there are reports that it was lip singing. I don't know if it's true,
Mm.
The plot thickens is deeper than
but
rap.
but if we looking like some of these places he might be going might not be as big as something in the water, and the people noticing it. and they're not feeling that same energy or that, that same characteristic or whatever double XL got me because he the vocabulary teacher, slash principal, whatever. But you know what I'm trying to say. So maybe it could be those issues, and then maybe he might be
I don't.
still in his bag a little bit. We don't know.
I don't think his tour was produced. The tour is all over the place. So he performing in venues the size of the Apollo, and then he's in stadiums and other places. I don't think he has a produced show that you see from all artists of that caliber when they're out on tour. I think he's showing up and he's rapping, and I think that's hurting him a little bit. And also, his fan base is still this guy's our age, but it's still relatively young, and I don't know if they respond the way the way we would to a Nas or a Hov that may have a lazy night, but we're so in love with the records that we're still going to give him that energy. Wayne is still a lot for the millennials, and they just respond differently, yo. I think all that plays into it, and I think he's just tired of touring. He's at the end of the tour. He's tired.
Could be that too.
He exudes a lot of energy on stage, but it's not probably all positive energy. What I mean when I say positive energy is that he can calm down on some of them songs he's screaming on, so people can hear him a little better.
Mm, I like that take. I like that take. Anybody else? Class, what's up, class?
Please, yo, my bad. I got a phone call. Just getting back in here. What's the word? What y'all talking?
Man, I could talk about a lot of things with you, man, but
Hey, man.
I'm gonna let it be a secret. I'm gonna let it be a secret.
Hey, man. No, I ain't nobody, man. I
Stop
ain't
smacking
nobody
on the
at
mic.
all.
You over there cooking?
Bro, I'm just trying to make it, man. That's all. Trying to make some art, man. But as far as the Ross Ti joint, Ross gonna destroy that boy. It ain't gonna even be close.
Production wise,
Production wise, yeah.
This is why I say that though. If he goes to, I predict if they do 20 songs, Ti might get six. He might get six, and the ones he might get, depending on how they get head up, he might get what you know about that, and Rubber Band Man, and the joint with Thugger, and I give him three other rounds depending on what Ross played too. But those three he definitely champion to get. But Ross' bag is too diverse. I think he'll get the joint with a Robin Thicke probably if he pull out that. You know what I'm saying? Because it is number one record. But I just think Ross bag, like X was saying, if he get into that like them Luga tracks and he actually get the energy to make them joints go, them joints hit and go hard. I mean, we all been outside, bro. You done seen them joints get a type of energy reaction, and I don't think Tip got too many songs in a club atmosphere or a party like atmosphere that can match it. And I also think that Ross got a women bag, even though he might not have women records per se as many, but he got enough bag that women gravitate toward more than Ti, and that might also be a factor.
Hey, hold on. Let me throw this in there.
Nah, he got the female
Let me throw the
records.
rice with the chicken and chicken and rice. One thing that Ross and Ti have in common is they have a similar track list when it comes to collaborations and features. And if you line up their collaborations and features song for song, if you take what I mean, if you take Jay Z features, Ti and Jay Z features versus Ross and Jay Z features, or Rick Ross and Drake features versus Ti and Drake features, he's gonna lose every single
Yeah,
time.
every round, every round. Only one he might get is fancy, and that's just if I don't even know if he was a slip up play like Dice Pineapple just because he owned a hook or something. Like I don't know, it'll have to be something freakish. But I think each round that there's a feature round, yeah, I think Rose get him.
It's gonna be a good one, man. I can't wait to see it, man. Anybody else got anything they want to say about that before we move on? Sean, you good?
What's good, family? I ain't even see my cousin in here. What up, fam?
Yo, what's up, family? Yeah, yeah. I think that's what it's gonna come down to. I think it's gonna come down to. I think two things. I think Rick Ross has way more features, way more diverse features, and I think Rick Ross is still making music, so he has a newer catalog to pull from than Ti does. A newer, more up to date catalog, that more relatable catalog for some
Got
of the
you.
younger cats.
Got you. Got you. Got you. Like I said, man, it's gonna be a good one, man. Can't wait to see it. Y'all know that NBA game do start tonight. Lakers versus the Denver Nuggets. Phrase. Go ahead, do what you do, or CEOP, one or the other.
Yeah, last topic, then we're gonna do the red robin, man. We only got two of them left. We gotta make it kind of quick. Well, you know what? Let's do some quick fire offs, man. And I want to hear the first thing that comes to your mind, and then we wrap up if we could do that. That's all right, Spalls?
I'm good with that.
All right, man. Chris Brown putting the Beats versus Usher. What's the first thing that comes to your mind, Sean? Quick right fire round.
Musically, I think Usher will win in the fight. Chris Brown got it.
S class. First thing that comes to your mind with Chris Brown, hearing Chris Brown put the beats on Usher.
Usher doing that handstand in the You Remind Me video, but in all kinds of directions, man. I think they probably be the like that was the first thing I thought. Like that handstand ain't gonna work no more the same way, bro.
Yo, 4/5, man. Usher putting the beats on. I mean, Chris Brown put the beats on Usher. First thing that comes about.
It was AI.
Pinky Ray. Chris Brown putting the beats on Usher. First thing that comes about.
Tragedy, yo.
Phrase. First thing that comes to mind. Chris Brown versus Usher.
Allegedly, this hasn't been confirmed.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Double XL. Chris Brown taking the L for Virginia and putting the beats on a legend like Usher. How do you speak, sir?
Man, you can't do this while Jamie Foxx sick, yo. They know better,
Yo,
man. Jamie
stop.
hospital, and they gonna do that while Jamie's sick, yo. R. Kelly locked up, Jamie sick, Michael Jackson dead. Man, the R&B gods are sad, really.
Yo, next fire
Yo.
off. Google worker engineer quits. He says AI is too dangerous. We need some laws ASAP. What's the first thing that comes to your mind, Sean?
Oh, we already too late. Google Maps has been AI for years in your pocket. It's too late. We lost.
First thing that comes to your mind, class AI is too dangerous.
Hey man, I'm just waiting to see what the beauty is in it. That's all I can keep thinking about is the beauty. I ain't the negativity is here already.
Hey, class, before we let you go, would you take anybody that's no longer here and use their voice for AI rap as you were Biggie or something and put a beat behind it? Would you do what Timbaland did?
I wouldn't do it if I wanted to do it, bro. I'd do it for Bob Marley. Like I wouldn't even want to do it for a rapper. I want to do it for somebody who I think got a voice that'll be prolific enough. Like I was thinking about that joint the other day. I would do a Bob Marley Marvin Gaye featuring Nipsey and Pac, and just let that joint rock out and just send a message song.
Interesting, interesting. 4-5. AI too dangerous. First thing that comes to your mind.
Um, Terminator movies tried to tell us this already.
Mm.
That's a fact. Pinky ring. AI too dangerous. First thing that comes to mind.
What that butt look like?
Wow. Spars. Spars.
The fuck?
Hold up.
Spars.
Hold up.
AI too dangerous.
I'm
First
here.
thing that
Hold
You
up.
comes to
gonna
Hold
hit
up.
mind.
Hold up.
fly.
Hold up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh man, that was retarded. First thing that comes to mind, real simple, real quick. There's nothing new under the sun.
That's the first thing that come to your mind?
Because it's nothing new. Like it's nothing that ain't been here. It's been here. It's just on a different scale. You feel me? Like the shit been here. You know what I mean? Like don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play
Oh
with it.
Lord.
Ugh.
This rapid fire, man. Phrase. First thing that comes to mind.
It's already a wrap, man. It's over. It's
Exhale.
a wrap.
AI's here to warn. First thing that comes to mind.
Yo, I just wanna get it's time to do a shameless plug. I got a new record dropping featuring Jay Z, Nas, and my granddaddy who died 10 years ago. You wanna look out for that joint?
What is happening?
Huh?
All right, last
Get the
rapid
fuck.
fire topic, and then we're going to get out of here. Red Robin, make sure y'all promote y'all business, y'all services. You know, if you got a record featuring some AI artists, whatever you got on the table, man. So, look, Sean, final comment before we get out of here. Rapid fire. We got QC, CEO, P, not me. They could put paperwork out there. Allegedly, he's snitching. First thing that comes to mind. Old paperwork.
Snitches get stitches.
S class. QC CEO. Snitching paperwork resurfaces. First thing that comes to mind.
Glad he ain't been around me.
4/5. QC CEO. Snitching paperwork services. What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Blame it on the AI.
Yo, blame Pinky Ring. QC CEO snitching. First thing that comes to mind.
Got to be more careful.
Spars. QC CEO. Paperwork. Paperwork party. What comes to
Rat
mind?
rat poison receipts.
Wow. Phrase. First thing that comes to mind. Paperwork party. QC. CEO.
What else he fraudulent at?
Wow. Double X. First thing that comes to mind.
I care more about Roseanne Barr than I do this subject.
Enough said, man. All right, man. This is Respected Goats. We appreciate y'all tonight, man. We're going to go Red Robin, go around the room, promote your business, promote what you got going on. Shout out to Spars for holding it down. Shout out to the host, Phrase. Shout out to the host, Spars, holding it down, man. Respected Ghosts. We're here every Tuesday, 6 p.m. You could download that Go Verse at Roku TV, Amazon Fire Sticks and Cubes. Right now, we got that GOAT Bars and Verses hosted by Jay Skizzle. We got several episodes up there, man. Chaz James just dropped. Smiles Leon just drops. A host of others, man. Sean, shout your business. How they could get with you.
ConnorsStudios.com, or catch me on Instagram, Connors, Sean Connors. Shout out to my real family, S Class, and my hip hop family, P Bailey and Double XL. And just catch us out in the streets. Say cheese.
Facts, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Sean, man. S Class, what you got for us? Give you shout outs. How they could get with you.
Hey
What's
man,
coming up?
follow me on the gram, class_u_bastard. More music, more content, man. Just trying to make great art to share the gifts with the world, man. Try to stop the AI.
Facts, man. Shout out to Class 2. Big J record coming soon. Street Dreams that will be played on 103 Jam shortly. 4/5. What's going on, man? Shout out what you got going on. How they could get with you. Any music.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The music that I have right now available on digital platforms. You can go to my IG, the same way you spell it here, 450SIXX. Link in the bio. I got the battles, the freestyles, the videos, as well as the links to the project. Deja Voodoo is the one that's on digital platforms right now, but the one that's on this artwork is the one I really, really put my heart and soul into. Graffiti Teardrops. If you ain't peeped it, go ahead and give it a listen, give me some feedback. You know what I mean? And link up. Peace.
Facts. Pinky Ring. Let them know what it is.
www.allgoeverything. Come see me for the merch. Come place a special order. Let me help you get your brand up. You know what I'm saying? Come shop with me.
Phrase. Let them know what it is. When
Shit,
that podcast comes.
catch me on Instagram. It's Phrase Podcast coming soon. Finishing up my little shed building right now. So that'll be done in like 2 weeks. So after that I can start recording. So shit coming soon. Keep it locked.
Facts. Double X.
Yeah, I just want to share with y'all, man, that I might not be the best at any one thing, but I'm definitely the best human being I know. Thank you.
Wow. All right, man. I am COP. I'm at Rock the Mic News. XL is at I am XXL. You can catch us also at Goat Talk Live on all platforms, man. We on that YouTube, and please download our GoVerse app. X got a couple shows coming up. He'll be hosting State Property. That is Father's Day weekend. That's Saturday the 17th. And he's also be out there. We got that nice and smooth Case, Keith Murray, Smith and Wesson concert coming up on the 24th, man. Goat Talk will be live in there interviewing, man. So look, man, we here every Tuesday, 6 p.m., man. I'll see y'all next week.